One thing I really did not like about work culture in Taiwan was the concept of make-up work days. Let me explain. If you work a typical 9 to 5 job in Taiwan or Monday to Friday only type of thing, chances are your company or school or whatever will observe national holidays. Thus, you'll have those days off. But if one of those holidays land on a Tuesday or Thursday, Taiwan is generous enough to give you either that Monday or Friday off too. So in this way, you get a 4-day weekend. So imagine instead of having to abruptly go to work on a Monday and then you get the next day off, you get Saturday to Tuesday off or Thursday to Sunday. Sounds great, right? You have so much more time to go on a longer trip or maybe even leave the country, which I definitely did many times. But since this model took away an extra day off work, we were often required to make up for that on a Saturday before or after that long weekend. So essentially, you're in office 6 consecutive days one week so that you can have your longer weekend the next one. I think there's a lot of mixed opinions about this model. On one hand, some people love it. They don't mind at all giving up one of their Saturdays if that means they can have a longer weekend because of it. On the other hand, some people hate it and would rather just go to work on that Monday or Friday to keep their Saturdays off. Me personally, I appreciate the concept, but would much rather just work if that means I didn't need to work on a Saturday. Because actually, this seems to happen a lot. In 2023, there was a total of 6 makeup Saturdays. Yes, that meant 6 longer weekends, but I guess for being a teacher, it wasn't the most fun thing to have to teach on a Saturday, knowing the kids absolutely hated being there. So maybe it has to do with the type of job, but as someone who worked in education, I personally didn't like it. And I wasn't the only one. Many articles that year reported increased public criticism of this work model, so much that they legally changed it so that there can only be a max number of 3 makeup Saturdays a year. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts. Would you be okay with having to work on Saturdays if that meant a longer holiday weekend for you? Or would you rather just go to work even if that means a random day off in the middle of the week?